going to leave out jogging only about a third of the way up. So where there's only a third of the way card showing. You want to be able to get your finger around it to where if you wanted to, you could push the card in with your index finger. Okay? So you have the spectator pick any card, out jog it about a fourth of the way there. And when they pick a card like this, it'll be kind of messy here, so what you're going to do is you're going to square up the deck, and as you square up, you're going to be pushing up a little bit and getting a break above the top card that you're going to force the 8. So you get a break above the 8. What you're going to do is you're just going to be sliding out this card in the middle, but you're going to make it look like you are. What you're actually doing is you're coming around just like you would slide out the card normal. You're going to come around with this hand like this. You're going to kind of spread your hands out like this. And you're going to take your thumb, this thumb, and you're just going to push this card forward, okay, acting like you're about to go get the other card. And once it's about lined up with this card, you're going to push that card in on the bottom. And then you're just going to keep coming all the way through, and you force the 8. And you're going to use this hand as a lot of cover all the way through. So the spectator picks a card, out jog about a fourth of the way, square up. As you square up, get a break. And then you're going to take the thumb, slide the card, push in all the way through. And it's going to take a little bit of practice, but with practice, it can look really nice. Okay, so now let's go into a couple of variations. The first variation is this one here, where you have the spectator pick a card. And this can be used as a switch or a color change, or whatever you want to use it as. You can show this card, you can square it up again, just get a break. Show this card like this, 2 of clubs, it's not, okay, it's not a force. And what you're doing when you turn is you're taking your thumb just like normal, pushing it up a little bit, turned, and then you can, as you turn around, you can push this card in, and you can switch it with the 10. So that's just a way to do it if you want. You can also force more than one card at a time if you want. So say you want to force the 7 of hearts and the 2 of diamonds. You have the spectator pick 2 cards, square them up, get a break against 2 cards, and then you can just do the same thing, pushing in those and showing that you can force the 2 selections. Okay, now that is the basic force, so let's get into the control. Okay, so here's the untraceable control. Really, this is not much different than the force. The only difference is, this is the thing, you have the spectator pick any card. You do the same thing, but you're going to get a break above 2 cards. So the top 2 cards. So you can actually force the second card, so in this case the 3 of clubs, and you can control it at the same time. So you're forcing the second card, the 3 of clubs, and you're getting a break above those as you square up the deck just like normal. You're just going to do the same force, but with 2 cards, and you're going to have to hold these cards together as one when you do it. So you got to practice that a little bit. So when they pick one card, you square up 2 cards. Take this card just like this. You're going to square these up without flashing. Flip over that, show it's a 3. Flip the double back over, put the random card in the center, and the 3 is back on top. So it's just kind of like a double lift way to do it. Okay, so that is the control. And now let's get on to your favorite one, the bonus effect. Okay, so here's the bonus effect. What you're going to need for this are 2 decks of cards, 1 blue and 1 red. And while I've just got an aristocrat deck and a bee stingers deck, just 2 different color decks is all you need. Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to go into one deck and you're going to pull out any card you want. For example, I'm just going to pull out the same card I did in the performance. So in this case, I'm going to get out the 9 of diamonds from the bee stingers deck. And then you're going to go through, take out the same card from the other deck, so the 9 of diamonds. And what you're going to do with one of the 9s, so the one in the aristocrat deck, I'm going to place it face up in the center of the bee stingers deck. Okay? What you're going to do with the bee stingers 9 of diamonds is you're going to put it second from the top in the aristocrat deck. Just like that. So that's the setup. Now you're ready to start the trick. So you start out by showing that you have 2 decks, and what you're going to do is you're going to show that this deck's all blue without flashing that card, so you're just going to push off a block. like this, and you can show that this deck's all blue. And what you're going to do with this deck is you can just go all the way through and you're going to push off a block in the middle, not to flash that 9. So you can say in this deck is all red. And you're just going to hide the 9. Now you're going to take one of the deck. You're going to take the deck that has the card second from the top. You're going to have the spectator pick any card they want in that pack, pushing off a block again, not to expose that card. And what you're going to do is as you square up, you're just going to get a break above the top 2 cards, so these 2. And you're just going to do the force, so with these 2 cards. So you just do it like this, and you square them up without flashing, and you flip it over and show it's the 9. And they've seen the back already. The way you're going to get this card off is you're going to do the KM move. And what that is you're flipping over the double like this, and as you're flipping it over, you're taking these fingers back here, and you're sliding this card off as you show this card. And then you've taken that card away. So once you have that like this, you just flip it over, take these fingers, pull, and you're getting rid of that 1 card, so now you have the 9 there. Okay, and so then you're going to show that in the middle of this deck, there's 1 face-up card, the 9 of diamonds, and then you can show that you've swapped them and they have transposed. So anywhere, that is untraceable. I hope you can find this useful for your own routines.